Okay, so I'm going to do the logo assignment, and I'm going to do it in separate sections so it makes it a little easier for you. So the first one is setting up the composition correctly. So I'm in After Effects, and I'm going to create a new composition. And I'm going to make a custom one, and it's going to be this size. So you have to turn this off and go to custom in order to set it up to 864 by 1080 square pixels. 2997 is fine, and 5 seconds. Okay, so I'm just going to make it 5 seconds long, and I'm just going to use white as the background. You can choose another color if you want, but the logo is going to look best on the white. Okay, so I click OK. All right, so the first step is I'm going to import that logo right here. Let me find my file. And that is just an Adobe Illustrator file. You just have to unzip it and place it in there. And I am going to use merge layers. You don't want to use different layers because then you might lose some things. So I'm just going to head and import it. So there it is right there. And you'll see there's nothing in my comp yet, okay? But it is the size, so I'm just going to take it and put it in there, okay? And I'm just going to center it visually. All right, so the first step is to convert it to 3D, which is right here. Now, if we look down here, you'll see that their position, we don't have as much, we don't have as many options. So I'm going to turn this on. And then when we get that, we get these 3 extra tabs, okay? So we can spin it this way, we can spin it that way, and we can spin it this way, okay? So that's X, Y, and Z. So I'm just gonna do it in a couple different dimensions. So the Z axis does this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make it, I'm gonna start at 0, okay? And I'm going to create a keyframe you can click this and click a keyframe right there, okay? And then by the time it gets done, it's going to spin, let's say, 360 degrees. Okay, so it's going to spin once all the way around. Okay, there you go, just like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna look at rotating it this way. So it's going to spin as well as flip. Okay, so I'm going to use the X or the Y rotation. So I'm going to click a keyframe. And then by the time it gets down here, let's say it flips, I don't know, about that much. There we go. Okay, like that. Okay, so then you'll see it's flipping and rotating at the same time. Okay. All right. So that's the first step. And I'm going to save this. I'm going to save as. And again, I'm in week 3. And I'm going to save it as logoanimation.aep. I already saved something like that, but there we go. Okay. So this is my project. It's logo animation AEP. And my comp, this is my comp name. You can name it anything you want. If you want to rename it, you can do that. I'm just going to leave it named Comp1. Okay, so there we got my logo spinning in 3D. Okay, that's the first step. Okay, go ahead and save. Save often. All right. Now the next step is to add a camera, so I'm going to do that next.